Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. We are going to talk about the frustration that's been going on regarding the Manchester United sale and transfer market process as well, with ERIK Ten Hag's, frustration building up each passing day, as it's very relatable with us because we as fans are being as much as irritated and frustrated by our owners and the transfer market as well. So without any further ado, let's start. See, the thing is that there are some news coming out for the past few hours, that from the Telegraph and from the Daily Express as well, that they have said that Manchester United's 55 million offer for Mason Mount remains on the table. As we have said, that the offer will remain on the table. Manchester United have put as Mason Mount offer for 50 million and 5 million in add-on, so that will be on the table. But the key part that they're saying right now, that the club feels there is no need to enter into face-to-face talks with Chelsea after hitting an impasse. See, the thing is that you could get 2 points out of it actually. Number one is, okay, if Manchester United that adamant that they won't be paying more than 55 million for Mason Mount, and they are willing to work out that deal if Chelsea doesn't comply with the deal we have put for Mason Mount. So that's 1 point you can get out of it. And the second point is, if we get out of this deal with that in mind, that we are keeping the deal open with that 55 million pounds, so are we in that position to keep that Mason Mount deal open? Because the thing is that keeping Mason Mount deal open would also mean that we have to save that budget of 55 million for Mason Mount. So do we have got that amount of budget so we can spare 55 so that we can spend it, at the end of the transfer market or something like that? I don't think we have that much of budget in this year, as we have said or discussed earlier in this video, in our channel, that in our community, that it's around 120 million, the budget that have been given to Ten Hag, and it will get increased. It will get much more if we are able to sell our players like Harry Maguire, McTominay, Fred, Martial, Elanga, Teles, and of course Henderson, So there are 7-8 players right now, so that we can sell them. We need to sell them to accumulate the sum of money, to need that kind of money so that we can go after the targets that ERIK Ten Hag wants. So that is the second complicated point. Is it good for Manchester United to leave that deal open? Because if we keep that deal open, we have to let that 555 million keep aside to make that deal in the future. But I really don't think that it's good. If we want to walk out, let's just walk out. If we want to revisit the deal, we will revisit the deal as the situation presents us. But keeping that deal open for Chelsea to decide that do they want to go with that? Do they want to comply with the deal that we have done? As we all know that Mason Mount have openly said that he will not sign a contract with Chelsea. So what do Chelsea want right now, right? So we have to wait for that. And I don't think that's a really good situation for us, that what they will decide, when will they decide? I know it's July, it's only June 25th, it's 25th June already. And the only hope I have right now, in the past, we have seen in our past summer transfers that especially the start of the July, we get a little busy, as we have seen in this transfer market, in transfer window, that from 14th or 15th of June, the transfer market opened, and it's 25th June right now, and we haven't done anything about it. We are kind of in a hibernation. We are not selling players, we are not buying players. So it just gives me a bit of hope that we may do those deals on the first week of July, or maybe the second week of July. As we all know that 12th July, we are already playing our tour matches. So obviously we need to do some deals. As I have said, that at least 50 to 60% of the signings should be made before that point of time. And see, the thing is that players like Maguire, players like McTominay, ERIK Ten Hag have made it very clear that he don't want those players in his team. He directly told them to move on. They have also hinted their agents as well to find some other options. But you know what they have got to say? Like players like Maguire or McTominay, yeah, they will fight back for the position. What the hell are you talking about, man? You are at the prime time of your career. Why would you want to sit around in a club other than if the only thing you want is the wages out of it? Because believe me or not, Harry Maguire will not be, no matter what he does, he will not be our first team centre back in light years as well. I don't think so. It will happen. We have got Varane, we have got Martinez, we have got Lindelof, we have got Luke Shaw as our fourth choice centre back. And if we buy another centre back, it will be 5 centre backs already and then Maguire. So he will never get a chance. He will never get a chance in Manchester United squad ever again. So if he decides to stay in this point of time in his career with Euro Cup coming, in a couple of years. So yeah, why would he want to do that other than he wants to, just get the salary out of Manchester United, because he know very well that no other club would put up with that shit amount of money. It's a shitload amount of money, right? 200k a week for a player like Harry Maguire, it's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount of money for a player like Harry Maguire. So he knows it as well that, yeah, he won't be able to earn that kind of money maybe in his entire lifetime anymore. So it's his chance to earn some money. And for that, even if he have to sit down in the bench for the past, for the coming 2 years, and he will do that. Because do not let him kid us that he will fight for his first team position. It will never happen. It will never happen, man. It will never happen. We all know that. We have all seen him play, and he's as shit as anybody can be. So I'm pretty sure Manchester United would like to do that. And see, the thing is that, notice it properly, the difference between Manchester United and Liverpool or clubs like Manchester City, if Pep Guardiola, if Jurgen Klopp, if Michael Arteta, if someone like that wants to get rid of those players, get rid of some of their players, they notify the club, they notify the player's agent, and they move on. And they actually move on. Because you know what? The manager doesn't want you. So yeah, it's actually in your favor that you look out for your options. You don't want to sit on the bench for the coming year or so, because it will only hamper your career. Even if you want to be a pundit 10 years later in Sky Sports or some channel like that, for even to do that, you need to play right now. To be a pundit, you need to be a player first. So be that. But in their thick skull, it's not getting into their brain that if they waste these precious years they have right now, it's going to affect them for a long time. And if Pep Guardiola, if Jurgen Klopp wanted to get rid of, they just get rid of them. But we just can't. We will ask the player to leave, and we will wait around, see, and would you want to leave? I want to fight for the first team position, and okay, good job. So then we'll not sell you. It's like that with Manchester United, man. We need to see, if we are not able, worst case scenario, if we are not able to sell Harry Maguire or McTominay, so who do we are left with to sell with? Fred, Elanga, Alex Telles, maybe Martial if we can sell him, and Henderson. So with four, I'm just removing Martial from it because it's really hard to sell Martial the way he is right now. So 4 players, right? From 4 players, modestly I'm saying we'll get 50 million, 55 million out of all of them. So what we'll do with those 50 million? We have to buy a goalkeeper if we sell Henderson. If De Gea goes out, then we will definitely need to buy a goalkeeper. So that money will just go on one player. Because McTominay and Maguire, however shit they are, they have some value in the English Premier League, especially for Maguire, because you know why? It's absolutely clear that because he have a British passport. We have seen earlier that how much they get pampered for just having that British nationality. I have followed every press conference, believe me or not. For the past year, I have been following every post-match and pre-match conferences. And we have all seen, as Manchester United fans, we have all seen that how good Lindelof was last year, right? But still, every journalist, every British journalist, those who were present for those press conferences, they have only asked about Maguire. When will he come? When will he start? What about him? He is the captain of your team, so why is not starting and all? Why would you want to ask about a player who doesn't even get the chance to start at the game? And you're just simply ignoring the fact, and I'm telling this to the journal community of British outlets, why would you not ask about the questions who actually matters, like Bruno Fernandes, like Victor Lindelof? He have done a really good job. I'm not saying that he played as well as Martinez or maybe Varane, but yeah, he did a really good job, right, guys? So yeah, why would you not talk about those guys and talk about only those who have a British passport? I will never understand that. I know there is a bias about this, but really I don't know why. I really don't know why. We need that budget to buy good players for Erik ten Hag, and to get that budget, we need to get rid of Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay as well. Not just Elanga, Tillis, and some other guys. So yeah, we need to sell both of them. Because believe me or not, the first 2 weeks of July will be absolutely important, will be absolutely the key part of our summer transfer window this season. We need to make deals happen on that period of time. So whatever they decide, whatever the club decide, they need to get up from their ass, they're sitting, and they need to work on those deals. And then only maybe we can set aside a certain amount of budget for Mason Mount in the future in this transfer market. Other than that, what the hell are you doing by keeping that window open? You do not have the pleasure of all the money that you can do that. Right? We are not in the liberty of doing that. So I don't know why would Manchester want to keep that window open, especially if you really want to go for Caicedo. And I will say it over and over and over again that yeah, we need Caicedo, man. We need him. And why would we need him? Because we have some players who can that number 8 jobs, but we have got no one. Because I will not count Fred or McTominay as Casemiro backup. And why will I not count them? Because they are not half as good as Casemiro. So yeah, we need Caicedo. We absolutely need Caicedo. If we are not getting Mason Mount, I know Mason Mount and Caicedo are not the same kind of players, but I really don't think that getting Mason Mount, even in 55 million, would do us any good in that perspective. Believe me or not, because we have seen match in, match out without Casemiro how messed up our midfield get. And the match is won in the midfield. If we can't get a hold of our midfield, we will fail, as we have seen in the past. That if we can't get a hold of midfield, you can't win a match, no matter how good your defense or offense players are. Because midfield is the only place where they link up that offense and defense, you see. So yeah, we need to sign a player who can do this Casemiro job. We can't rely on Casemiro to play 60 matches over the year for 90 minutes. We can't expect that a player to play that well and play that consistently without getting injured or without getting suspended. No, we can't. So yeah, we would need that. We really need that, man. We really need that. And there are some news coming out regarding the sale process. And yeah, as I've said in my previous videos as well, it's nothing new. It's nothing new actually. To be very honest, it's the greedy Glazers all over again, man. They are asking for even more money. They are looking for more options. After 7 months, they are still looking for options to sell Manchester United. They are still looking for investment. They are still poking Sir Jim that, do you want to give me more money? Do you want to give me more money? The money that I'm already getting from Sheikh Jassim. So would you want to, overcome that bid as well? I really don't have any idea how can someone be that much shameless, especially when you're exposed to this level of, mockery. Why would you do that? Why would you want to do that? Even our ex-players, Gary Neville, Ferdinand, those who never say anything against the Glazers, even they have spoken as well. Even they couldn't hold it anymore. They lashed about them as well. That what the hell are they doing? What the hell are they thinking for dragging a process about a sale for 7 months, 7 plus actually. If we go out on the June and count, enters July, it will be around 8 months. We are dealing with that shit. So we need to move on. I understand how frustrated ERIK ten Hag must be, man. Can you imagine what he was promised and what he is getting? A manager who have had just such a wonderful season as first time manager ever in the Premier League. He has such a good win record. We won a trophy. We finished top 4. We secured the spot on Champions League. What the hell do you want from him? If he don't get the support he deserves in this year, believe me or not, we will not finish in the top 4. We will absolutely not finish in the top 4 next season. If we don't move on right now, there is still time. It's not too late. It's late, but not too late to do anything about it. So if we manage to do all the deals, at least 60% of the deals before our tour match starts. So yeah, we can do something. We will ERIK ten Hag that much of breathing space that he definitely deserves. He definitely deserves that, guys. So yeah, let me know. Please let me know in the comment box. And I have put up a poll about who do you want our new owner. Who would you prefer to be our new owner? Whether it's Sir Jim or Sheikh Jassim. Please vote on that. Please let me know, guys, about that. Then if you want, I can make a video on Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim bids. I will, if you guys want those kind of information, I can do that. I will give you with all the necessary details that you need to know about the Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe deal. I will do that. So guys, please let me know on that poll and hit the like button, subscribe button, and kudos to you guys. We'll see you on the next video. Okay? Goodbye. Take care.